One of the biggest mistakes that YouTubers make is not building an email list so they can recommend your products and services and support your channel. Because if your channel is just a hobby, then that's fine. But if you wanted to use YouTube to support your business and recommend products and services and use it as a traffic platform, you're going to be buying cameras, lights, etc. So why not try to make money from the traffic that you're getting? So that's why one of the best things to do is to build an email list so you don't actually rely on YouTube because it's rented ground. You know, the landlord could take away that property, or something could happen. You could get a strike or copyright strike or something like that, and that would mean that you'd lose your channel, you'd lose all those videos, etc. So it's good to kind of safe keep the audience that you've built up on your YouTube channel by building an email list. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the benefits of building the email list, the different types of tools you can use, and the funnel that you should use to build that list, and then also look at some of the ways that you could build it. If you just invest once, in a video, and that video gets ranked in YouTube search or YouTube suggested, and remains in the search engines, on the top of the search engines for years to come, you have multiple machines that are generating that traffic for you. So that's the great thing about YouTube. The question I have for you, if you're building an email list, then the question is, what software are you using to manage or build that email list? Put that in the chat, or if you watch the replay, put that in the comments. There's many different types of software. Later on, I'm going to be talking about the type of software that I use, and you can even use it for free to get started. Building your email list or growing your email list, and we're going to be talking about how can we do that on YouTube before you get paid, because ideally, with your list and recommending your products and services, you get paid, and that can support your particular channel. So let's look at some of the benefits of building an email list on YouTube. So automatic list building. So with YouTube, as I mentioned previously, you create a video, upload the video, and that video is going to be working for you day in and day out, producing traffic, subscribers, generating leads, etc. So later on, I'll talk about how you can get those leads from your YouTube videos. So the good thing is that when you build an email list, you actually own the list. You don't own YouTube. And even though many people complain, about the algorithm and not getting views and not getting subscribers, we don't know all the workings of the YouTube platform. And even though you may get a lot of subscribers, if you lose your channel, you're going to lose all those subscribers, all those views, etc. So building the email list, you own the list. And the other good thing is that you build a relationship with the people on that list. So they get to know, like, and trust you. And as a result of that, then you can recommend your products and services. So, the subscribers that you have on YouTube, you also, they return and watch your videos. But, say, if you had bad luck and, you got a strike or several strikes on your channel, then you'd lose all of that. So I recommend not putting all your eggs into one basket. Social media channels are great for traffic, but if you're building a business or want to, get paid and make money from your channel, then I definitely recommend building that or growing that email list. So when you build your email list, you can recommend your own products, and you can also recommend other people's products, like affiliate products. You can make a commission. So one of the things I do sometimes is do a review of a particular product. Like I think last week I talked about creating video wrappers, square video wrappers, which you can wrap around your square videos. That's a product that one of my friends developed, and he actually, he created the website, he created the marketing materials. All I have to do is get the affiliate link, and then I get paid a commission. So, so I can just put that product that would benefit my subscribers to grow their social media platforms, and I can get a commission from that. So that helps to support my channel and pay for broken cameras and lights and backgrounds, etc. You can also increase view velocity on YouTube. So one of the things I do when I upload a video, then I'll notify my email list, the subscribers on my email list, and then that starts the what's called a session time and generates view velocity. So you get that high view velocity in the first 24 to 48 hours of uploading your video. Then that sends a message to the YouTube algorithm that this video is worthy of being promoted on other people's channels through suggested videos. So if you can get into suggested videos, that means YouTube is promoting your YouTube video on other people's channels, and you can get a lot of traffic like that. You can also get promoted on the home screen. So usually when I first upload a video, then it'll appear on the home screen of my subscribers. So automatically it gets recommended, especially in that first few days. So increasing view velocity, and then I mentioned this before, the email list is a way to contact or to relate with your subscribers on multiple levels. So if you set up your email list properly, you can continue to interact with them, even though they might have subscribed to YouTube channel. But as you may know, most people that subscribe to your channel are new subscribers and not necessarily people that have subscribed, several years ago, etc. People have subscribed, but they may not no longer watch your videos. And I do the same. I've subscribed to a lot of channels, and I don't necessarily watch any videos on that channel. But if you're on the email list, then you can continue to interact with those people, recommending your products and services, even though they may no longer watch your videos or interact with you elsewhere. So that's why getting the emails is a very necessary step. What are the requirements to build or grow an email list on YouTube? So the first one is you need a free product, which is called a lead magnet. So this could be a report, it could be an ebook, it could be a video course. I see a lot of YouTubers now having like a 1-hour masterclass. So that's another idea, or an e-course, which is like a series of follow-up emails. And then you can use, which we're going to talk about later, tools such as Designrr, Canva, Keynote, Google Docs. You can create a PDF document as a free download. Cheat Sheet is another one, which I've used before. So it could be video course, a short e-course, video course, cheat sheet, ebook report, etc. And another requirement, you need a landing page builder. So this could be, I use Thrive Architect Plugin for WordPress. Aweber has landing pages that you get with it. And then on top of that, you need this landing page. Then you need a thank you page, a download page, and then an email follow-up series. So I'm going to go through each of these steps of this funnel so you'll know exactly what you need to do to set up this email, this funnel to grow your list. And then if you're a YouTube partner, then you can associate your website. If you have a website, you don't really need one. But if you want to associate your website with the YouTube channel, then you have to register a domain like dross.com. Then a domain that you own, and then you can associate with YouTube channel, and then you can link to that associated website in the cards and end screens. I'll show you an example of that later. And then when you have your list, you want to recommend affiliate products or your own products. So instead of just a report or ebook, you could create a video course, you could create a membership course, you could create a larger ebook, many different things. You could even sell services, offer services to your customers. So those are just some of the requirements that are needed. So let's put all this together on how to build your email list. So create a free ebook or a lead magnet. So as I mentioned, a free report, free ebook, free cheat sheet. So I use something called Designrr, and this allows you to create stunning ebooks and reports in less than 2 minutes without writing a word. So you can just take your blog post, you can take your Facebook post, you could use any one of those elements to create an ebook. So let me show you on this next one here. This shows you all the different things you could do. So you could import a blog post into the software. You could import a Word document. You could import from Facebook, from your Facebook page, from a Facebook group, Facebook Live. You could, I think an upgraded version, you could actually take your YouTube video URL, paste that, copy and paste that into the software, and it spits out a PDF. So you can create a PDF from your YouTube video. And say you do a podcast. Well, I see a lot of people doing, putting their podcast on YouTube. So you could take that podcast and convert that into a PDF as well. So yes, loyal grow is showing. So get their emails. I need to make this thing. Yeah, you have to, offer a whole idea of creating this ebook is that you're offering something for free in exchange for their contact information. So you don't want to just put any old ebook, cheat sheet, or report out there, but make something that even they'd be willing to pay for, but they get it for free. So you have to offer something of great value that would be of interest to your YouTube subscribers. So with that software, after you've created your ebook, you can also create an ebook cover with the software. And here on the left, you've got all these 3D covers. You can have an ebook cover. You can have like the ebook and the iPad and the iPhone images there. And on the right, you've got a mock-up creator. So you could have an image, and in the software you got millions of images that you can choose from, and you can put that image on the phone, on the iPad, on the laptop, etc. So those are like mock-ups, and then you'll see that picture. So if it was a picture of yourself, then it would be, buried into that, say like the person holding the phone, then you have your image on the phone there. So it provides all those mock-ups. So it's kind of an all-in-one tool with which you could create your free ebook, your free report, etc. And then you could you just import it from your blog post, Google Doc, transcript, etc. So pretty handy. Here's an example of an ebook that I created. Here's the ebook cover. So video upload checklist. So this is a landing page with the ebook cover, and then so this would be when people click on the link in the end screen or in the description or in the card on your YouTube video, they get taken to this landing page. And so you just keep it very simple. Just have a headline at the top, like stop, don't go live one more YouTube video without this checklist. Download the free checklist, and then a nice graphic that shows what they're going to get. So this is just an example of a landing page that you could create. And here's the different landing page types that you would need to create this funnel. So the first one is the actual landing page. So you got the lead magnet, which is the free report. Now you got the landing page, which you see here on the left. Then you have the thank you page. So when people click on download the free checklist, they enter their contact information, and then they receive the thank you page, which is please check your email. So I'm using Aweber for this, but it says you'll be able to download the checklist immediately after confirming your email. So they have to confirm their email. This is on the thank you page. And when they confirm their email, then they receive the download page or confirmation page, which says thank you for signing up. And then they can click on the download button, which you see here, and they can download the free report, free PDF, free cheat sheet, etc. So this is kind of like a very simple funnel that takes them from a YouTube video to the landing page, fill out the contact information, receive the thank you page, and even on the thank you page, you could like I put here, check out my 5 successful ways to hook viewers on YouTube. So while they're waiting for the email to confirm, they can read that document, and then they get the download page. So this is kind of a very easy, simple funnel to build the email list. Okay, here is some landing page templates. This is using Aweber. So I use Aweber as the email list provider, which I'll talk about later. But they recently offered these landing pages. So here's all the different types of landing pages. So you can get a simple sign up. You can have a consultation page. You can do a webinar registration. So for instance, on your YouTube video, you could say, well, if you want to attend a free webinar, then sign up for this register for this free webinar. And then with this landing page template, all you have to do is, with a few clicks, you can create this webinar registration page. You can also sell an online course. So I mentioned another free gift could be a video course. So you could just even take some of your videos from your YouTube channel, bundle them together, and you could sell the course or you could offer as a free download. And so you can also sell a product. You can use these landing pages to not only to create your initial landing page, but also to sell your product. So if you own your own product or want to make your own product, then you could use create a sales page. You create a newsletter sign-up page. You can even create a blog sign-up page. So if you have a blog or a website, then you could create that within that. So there's just all the different types of templates that Aweber offers. And I have an example here, I think, too, that I can show you. So here's an example of one of the templates. So here on the left, you've got tell people to sign up for your services, and then they got the name and the email. And then, once they fill that out from YouTube, after watching YouTube video, then they just click the sign up and they'll be taken to the thank you page. So on this sign up form, this is kind of more complicated than what I showed you before, but you could have benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3, and then you tell people what they'll learn from this video. So here you have another image, and then make a strong closing statement, and then you, at the bottom, they would enter their, you'd have an enticing call to action. So down the bottom. This is a kind of example of what you would get with the landing page from Aweber. So very simple. Okay, I thought I'd just offer another option here. If you use WordPress, there's something called Thrive Architect Plugin, which is a page builder for WordPress. So all you have to do is install the plugin, and then it has all these different types of landing pages, sign up forms and sales pages, confirmation pages, thank you pages, etc. So it has all these different types of things. So this is another option that you can use, but I thought I'd just show it to you. So here's what you can do. It has all these elements. You can add call to action buttons, testimonials. You could create stylized lists, credit card icons, lead generation forms, content boxes, animated countdown timers, and content reveal. Pricing tables, so if you set up a sales page, you could have pricing tables, contact forms, guarantee boxes, and call to action boxes. So all these different elements that are offered with Thrive Architect landing page builder. So now you've actually got all your pages together. You've got your landing, you got your product built, you got your landing page built, you got your thank you page built, and your confirmation page where they download your product. So now you want to create a follow-up series. So you can do this with Aweber, ConvertKit, MailChimp. There's lots of them out there, but with Aweber, it's very easy. So the whole idea of creating an email follow-up series is that you can notify subscribers of new content. So with a follow-up series, say if they were downloading a free report, then every few days, like you can automate this. Every 3 days, they would get a new email which sends them some new information. And maybe after 3 or 6 days, you could introduce or recommend a product that fits with the information that you shared. So you don't want to share a product that doesn't fit with the videos they consumed and the free product that they downloaded. but you want to recommend products and services that are going to help them build their business or build their channel, whatever niche that you're in. So you're going to send a series of follow-up emails. You can notify subscribers. You can recommend your products and services. And here's an example of an automated email follow-up sequence. So the first email gets sent immediately. So in this email follow-up series, the first email goes out right away. And then 3 days later or 2 days later, then another message goes out, following the one that you just sent 2 or 3 days earlier. And then 3 days later, another message, and maybe 3 days later, another message. So you could set this up where you could send out automated emails throughout the whole year, 365 days if you wanted to. But I recommend maybe 5 to 10 emails. So the whole idea of this email follow-up is that you're building a relationship with your new subscribers. So you're recommending your social media sites, you may be giving tips and tricks and content and new videos, tell people about your new videos, etc. So you're building a relationship with your list, and the people on your list, they may not even buy any of your products or your services for days, weeks, or months, but even years down, and I've experienced this, even years down the road, suddenly they realize that this is something that they really need at this time, at this place, and they want to jump on this opportunity. So you don't really know where your subscribers are in their business life. So not all your products and services are going to be purchased right away, but you continually develop that relationship. It's like a real estate agent. I'm not going to buy a house every day, but my real estate agent will notify me about what's happening in the area. And when I'm ready to buy a new house, then I'll give John a call, because I know that he kept the relationship with me through all these weeks, months, and years. And so I feel like I know him. And so I'll call him, say, hey, John, I'm ready to buy a house. Thanks for keeping in touch with me. What have you got? So in the same way, your email list is kind of like that. You kind of keeping that relationship going with your subscribers, and they'll maybe purchase your products and services when they're ready to go. So Loyal Grow Show is asking, so Aweber sorts out the emails for you too. Yeah, it does. You can segment your list. You can create a separate list for different topics, different niches, etc. So you can even use tags to segment your list, etc. So you can do all that. And so over here on the left, I've got a whole series of emails that goes out automatically every 3 days if somebody signs up for a particular list. So so you can do the same, or you could send out 3 emails. I wouldn't send them out, every single day, but maybe every couple of days, or every 2 or 3 days, etc. So the great thing is that it's all automatic, so you can be at the beach and your emails could be going out. You could be making sales, while you're on holiday, etc. So that's a great thing about it. So Aweber recently came out with an option for a free account. So you can get a free account at Aweber. And I thought I'd put this up here because it shows you all that you get. So you can get with a free account, you can email up to 500 subscribers. You can send out 3,000 emails per month. You get a profile, and then you can also you've got these other options here where you've got different email, you've got landing pages too. So you've got thousands of professional images you can use, unlimited landing pages you can use, video landing pages, custom URLs, and it also removes the Aweber branding. So that's not all the things you get, but if you sign up for a free account, then you can start using this automated email follow-up system and landing pages, without spending any money, and just try them out. So that's a great thing about it. So that's just all about Aweber. I've been using them for probably over 10 years now, and one of the great things is that they have amazing tech support. So you can call them anytime, email them, chat with them if you have any problems, and they also got lots of webinars and advice, tips, etc. So it's a great way to build a funnel that builds your email list. So I mentioned previously about associating your website, so to be a domain that you have, associating website with a YouTube account. So in order to do that, you need to be a member of the YouTube Partner Program. And to be a member of the YouTube Partner Program, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers in the past 12 months. So if you meet the requirements of the YouTube Partner Program, then you can associate your website with the YouTube channel, and then you can link to your website in the end screen. So it has to be a domain that you own. So you'd have to register with a domain like domain.com or hermandross.com or whatever. You can use something like GoDaddy or Namecheap to do that. And then once you've associated your website, then you can create a 300 by 300 pixel image, and you go into your end screen and you select that link, the associated website link. And this will link to your landing page that you created previously, and you can link to that in the card or in the end screen. In the end screen, you can use an image. So a lot of people ask, well, back in the old days of YouTube, you could put an image anywhere on your YouTube video, even after it was on YouTube, but you can't do that now. The only way you can put an actual image on YouTube now without losing, without downloading the video and editing the video and adding your image and re-uploading it and losing all your comments, is by using the end screen and adding this image link. So when somebody clicks on the link, then they go to your landing page and they can download your free report. Alternatively, if you're not a member of the YouTube Partner Program, you can place a link in the description, pin a link to the top of your comments, or do both. And just remember to tell people to click the link in the description below the video. So that's another way if you're not a member of the YouTube Partner Program. Here's some important things to keep in mind. So I just wanted to kind of show you this because, the goal of YouTube is to keep viewers on their own platform. So when you're building your email list, you'll be sending people to your landing page. That means you're sending people off the YouTube platform. So, but the goal of YouTube is to keep them on there as long as possible. So you don't want to send people to your landing page, which is off YouTube, in every single video. I would say build up a library of videos, and maybe every third one you'd send them off to that landing page. But for the other ones, you want to build that audience retention. So the longer you can keep them watching your video and watching successive videos will help to promote your videos in the search engines. So you have to think about your goal. Is your goal to build a business, to get leads, to build your email list, to recommend your products and services? So if your goal is to build a business, then you want to also build an email list. But if your goal is to just build a lot of traffic, then maybe you don't want to send them off and you're not interested in building your email list. So another good thing to keep in mind is have one main call to action. So when you come to the end of your YouTube video, you don't want to say, hey, download my free cheat sheet, subscribe, like the video, check out this video, check out that video. So you got like 4 or 5 multiple calls to action. And as a result, nobody's going to take action because there's too many choices. So I just recommend one main call to action. I know some other YouTubers, they'll do a verbal call to action. So check out my next YouTube video that you must watch that's related to the video you just watched. And then they give one verbal call to action. They might show other calls to action which they may not verbalize. So you could give one main call to action. The other call to action, which you won't talk about, would be best for viewer, or it could be subscribe. Like in my case, most of my calls to action will be, hey, watch the next video to get more information about this particular topic. And in your end screen, you could then, after you've done your verbal call to action, you could pop up your subscribe button and then have a graphic there, subscribe to the channel. So, but I highly recommend just one main call to action. And then you also want to track the topics that attract the most subscribers. So if you go into YouTube Analytics, then you'll be able to see the topics, the videos that are attracting the most views, that are attracting the most subscribers, and then double down on those videos by creating more videos with that pertain to those particular topics, because already, YouTube has said that this particular topic your viewers are hungry for. So then why not give them more by approaching the topic from a different angle, maybe giving some case studies, maybe reviewing a product, etc. So many different ways that you can do that, and you can just use your keyword research to find those different keyword phrases. And just yesterday, Uber Suggest came out with a upgraded Chrome extension tool, which will give you cost per click and keyword difficulty score and search volume for particular keyword phrases. So when you install that Chrome extension, it's a free extension, then it'll give you all these metrics, which is great because as soon as you do a search, then you can see cost per click, search volume, and different graphs. So check that out. Another thing to keep in mind is to remove inactive subscribers. So if you're like me, I've got thousands of subscribers on my email list, but a lot of them don't even open the email. So every few months, I'll go into my email list and remove inactive subscribers. They haven't opened the email for 3 months or 6 months, and here I am paying monthly for my subscription. So by cleaning up your list, then you can reduce the fees that you might be paying every month for your email list provider. And then you can also segment your list. So if it's for a particular niche, a particular topic, then you might focus on one particular topic for a period of time and do many videos about that. So you can place all, you can create a landing page and funnel just for those particular types of people. And then if you switch topics on your YouTube channel, you can collect another whole bunch of subscribers that are more interested in another particular topic. And so you've segmented your particular list. So you can create as many lists as you want. Hey, I want to thank everybody for attending today's live stream. If you didn't watch the whole video, then there'll be a replay up on that. And I'll probably also try to do some video chapters that will, you can skip to that particular section and watch that particular section of the video.